It's Saturday, September 9th in the morning, 2023. It's about 9 a.m. And we did a lot of work this morning. It rained last night. Not very much, but enough to make it wet. I'm guessing like probably 1/10 of an inch. Anyway, so you're looking west right now. That's the middle line there across my field. It goes east-west. We set up a wire all the way down there, which took a little more time than I wanted to. And then we set up a cross wire for this middle section. We moved the cows into the middle section. And then we took this wire that was running down here to divide the 4th and 5th sections. We moved it and put like a pigtail post and then went to the line there so they have shade in the trees. So we're in the first section of the fifth section, first cell of the rotation that started on August 25th. Right now it's about 75 degrees, 80, something like that. Very humid, very hot. So I got some bad news for the cows. This section, the northern part of this section, has a lot of goat weed and some grass. It's not too bad, but the further south you go, there's less and less grass and less goat weed. There's a point where I was thinking I do not want to let the cows graze here. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I got my hay yesterday. You can't see it. What I'm thinking of doing is unrolling a bale of hay here this evening, I think. And then, because there's not going to be enough grass in this section. Also, I was supposed to come here Friday morning, but it's Saturday morning, so we have one less day in this section. Which, considering that we do 2.5 days in a section, that's like almost 50% less. So, that's probably good that I don't spend a lot of time here at the cows. I think this next section, the last section along the fence there along the east side, is pretty decent. Yeah, we just don't have a lot of grass. And now that I have hay, which I think came in the nick of time, I can start supplementing their feed. Now, if my whole pasture looked like the bad part of this section, then I would take my cows off of rotational grazing, put them in a sacrificial area, and then start feeding them hay and protein and, if necessary, even grain. So I would just keep the cows alive until the grass came back. The point being that the rotating is not the magic. The magic is leaving grass behind and giving it time to rest. Okay, and if that grass is not growing, it's not resting. Okay, so if you harvest some grass and it's just like dead and not growing back, then it doesn't matter how many times you rotate the pasture, it's not going to grow. And you have to wait until the grass grows. So like if you look at this section here, there's hardly any green at all. If my whole pasture looked like that, I would say, nope, we're not grazing. Or I give them very large sections or do something else like that. But yeah, even though I had a good summer and August was good, right now in this particular section, particularly in the south side of this section, I don't have grass, and that's a fact. And so if I put my cows on there, there's a chance of ruining the grass even further, doing the fabled overgrazing. And I want to avoid that. So now this week is expected to be in the 90s and then in the 80s. It's going to start getting cool. I don't think we have any more 100 degree days coming. We're already like what, 1/3 of the way through September almost. No, we're past 1/3 of the September. No, we're almost 1/3. 30 days in September, right? And we got a little bit of rain, which, I don't know if it really makes a difference. We do expect a storm this week, and there might be storms like every week or every other week. The late summer, early autumn storms. And so hopefully we'll get some water. And if we get some water, we can recharge the soil. The grass will get a boost, a head start. And hopefully we'll have a good grass this autumn. But as of right now, there is not much grass here in this section. So anyway, guys, have a great day. Take care and bye-bye.